So in this video, what I'm going to be teaching you about is doing keyword research, choosing a web host to host your blog, choosing a beautiful theme to make your blog look really professional, how to build an email list so that you can always reach your subscribers, your fans, and how to create a contest to create lots of interest and lots of interaction, which is something you're already doing on your YouTube videos, and you're doing it quite well. So let's dive right into it. So Tiffany, you are my first guinea pig test subject, so I hope that this helps you out. So in your message here, you said that you want to make your new blog get to the top of Google for the keyword beauty blog, and you also were looking into some software. You wanted to understand tiered link building and Web 2.0, even though you said Web 0.2, but I think that's what you meant, Web 2.0. And I also found out from you that you were considering a VPS service. So for those who don't know what that is, that just means hosting, somewhere to host your website, and that you plan on starting in around 2 weeks. So before we dive in there, I just want to first give you a quick review. So I looked at your YouTube channel, and you're already doing really well. You already have a good amount of views on your videos. You have good information that people really like, and your YouTube page, for all intents and purposes, is pretty much your main area. This is like your blog, but obviously the reason why you want a blog is because you have a lot more control when it's your blog and not your YouTube page. For example, YouTube doesn't let you paste certain kind of links, and you also won't come up for articles that you may want to write. So making a blog is a great idea, and the fact that you already have an audience on YouTube is awesome, and you're going to be able to link people from your blog to your from your YouTube channel to your blog. You'll be able to embed your videos on your blog, so as one grows, the other will grow as well. So it's a really good idea, and it will help your SEO on your blog because your YouTube channel is popular. So you're really going down with some advantages already. So congratulations on that. One thing that I would recommend is purely based on a visual standpoint. It's hard to read what is written right here. I mean, I might even just make something for you out of the goodness of my heart, just because 2014 is about helping people. And but I see that you already have a Google Plus, a Twitter, an Instagram, and a Facebook. And you asked me about building backlinks. Those will all be great places to insert the link to your blog when you have it. You can also insert links to your YouTube channel. But these are like the best kind of backlinks you can create because they're areas where people are really engaged. The problem with tiered backlinking and other Web 2.0 sites is if you are not very engaged in those sites, then those links won't be as powerful. Google won't care as much about these websites where you're not really interested in them and you don't have a lot of followers on them. So the fact that you already have these properties, these websites, these Web 2.0s, and you already have a following on them, again, it's really good for you. Okay, so the first question you asked me was about becoming the #1 blog for beauty blog, right? So what I want you to do first is go to Keyword Planner, and I've made a short link so it's easy to get there, easy to enter in. So you're going to just do bit.ly/keyword-planner, hit enter. Now you need an AdWords account for this, but don't worry, you don't need to spend any money to access this. So I have an AdWords account. So this is what you will get to when you enter the Keyword Planner. You can see that there's 4 options on the left, and I always do the first option, search for new keywords and add group ideas. So you're going to click that. And so you said you wanted to rank #1 for beauty blog. You also said, so I would also, at this point, this is like the point when you're taking keywords that you have in your head and you want to see how competitive they may be or how much competition there may be. So you got beauty blog. I would type in beauty blogger, fashion blog, how to makeup, makeup tutorial. Yeah, that's enough, right? So this is going to give us some ideas for keywords. So as this loads up, you see two tabs, Add Group Ideas and Keyword Ideas. I suggest you click Keyword Ideas. When you get to Keyword Ideas, now you're going to see some really good information. You're going to see average monthly searches. So that's globally how many people are searching for this term in Google every month. Now, popular guidelines are when you're starting out or you wanna try to get traffic to keywords more easily, you would want to target keywords that have an average monthly search of around 1,000 or below. So that's going to be the more easy keywords. But if you wanted to rank for, say, fashion blog, that has 14,800 monthly searches. So it's going to be more difficult to rank. It won't be impossible, but it's going to be more difficult. So this is a good first way to see what kind of competition exists and how easy or difficult it's going to be for you. So what I like to do is I like to click the average monthly searches column, and that is going to organize it by average monthly searches. And so as you can see, if you were trying to rank for shopping, there's 450,000 average monthly searches. It's pretty much impossible because of the huge type of sites that are going to rank ahead of you, like Amazon and Overstock and all these other websites that are so established. So that's the one extreme, and that'll give you a better idea of what this data means, what these numbers mean. So I usually just click down until I get around to the number that I want. So for you, I recommend that you start around 1,000. This will be the easier low-hanging fruit, so to speak, right? So what you do is you just look down here and you look for stuff that you think you would either want to make a video about or you would want to make a blog post about. So something like hair blog, right? Something like Christian Dior makeup, something like makeup brands. You could make a video where you go over different makeup brands, or a blog post. Makeup palette. I don't know, Japan fashion? I don't think so. But mascara tips. That sounds good. Applying eye makeup. Permanent makeup. Best foundation makeup. So these are exact queries that people are entering in Google, and you can see how many monthly searches there are. There's also a competition, but that's relating to AdWords. That means there's a lot of people that are spending money to try to get people to go to their website via those keywords. So you know that someone's making money off those keywords. So if you can start ranking for some of these terms, not only is that going to be able to get you more traffic, but down the road you could even put advertisements if that's something you're interested in, and you can see that people are paying quite a bit for a click, like $1, $2, $3 for a click. That's a lot of money for one click. So that, I hope, gives you some information on the research side of looking at your keywords, right? The next question that you asked me was about hosting. What I want you to do now is go to bit.ly/Simons-friend. That's going to redirect you to HostGator, and this is the service that I suggest. Now, you can see that it's not that expensive. You can get shared hosting for as little as $4 a month, and you can get VPS hosting, which you were talking about, for as low as $10 for the first month. And let's see, if we go to the cheapest option, it looks like it's about $20 a month. So it's not $4, but if you need VPS hosting, then you can get VPS hosting. But for your needs, I think that you can easily start at $4 a month for HostGator. HostGator is a really great hosting service. Their customer support is unmatched. I've been on other hosting services before, and really, I've never had such great customer support than on HostGator. They have a live chat whenever you need it. Things can and do go wrong with websites, so it's really good to have great customer support. HostGator does. So that's why I recommend HostGator. And I can show you in a future video how to set up a WordPress blog on HostGator, and it'll be really fast. Like, I can show you how to set up your WordPress blog on HostGator in like less than 5 minutes. But if you want that, let me know, or if any of people who are watching this want that, let me know. Next thing, so let's say you have a WordPress site, right? Well, I'm going to show you what a default WordPress theme looks like. Although this is an old example, but default WordPress themes are very basic and not very exciting. Like this one was from 2012. You can see that it's very basic, right? So what I recommend to people is you purchase a theme. There's plenty of free themes as well. Once you're inside of WordPress, you can go to the appearance sidebar item and there'll be lots of free themes. But some of these themes are old. They're not supported very well, but every time WordPress updates, support needs to get there as well, and sometimes these old themes are not supported. So what I suggest, as someone who loves great support and great, fast, nice products, here's where I want you to go. I made a bookmark for it, bit.ly/beautythemes, okay? And I made that just for this video. And this is a website called Theme Forest. You can see you can find templates and themes from $3. So let's say you want a fashion blog. Okay, you can see that you can have like a really nice looking fashion website for 20 bucks, although that's the HTML version. You want the WordPress version. It's probably a little more, like 50 bucks. Yeah, so these are all really nice designs that are responsive, so that if I'm on a tablet or if I'm on a phone, they snap and look great. There's all kinds of really nice stuff. Like this is a $55 one. You can do a live preview. My internet's a little slow today. I don't know if you need this. This is more like a magazine layout, but you can see that it's really high quality stuff. This is very visual, very high quality stuff. So you're not going to find this for free on the WordPress themes area. You're going to need to go to a site like Theme Forest. So I gave you that bookmarked link. Again, it's bit.ly/beautythemes, one word. Now, the next thing you need to keep in mind is that when you start driving people to your website, you want to create an email list. Because let's say you start ranking for a lot of things on Google. So you rank for foundation makeup. You rank for Jennifer Lee fashion. You rank for these different terms. The problem is that Google can sometimes change their algorithm. And I've seen it happen with one of my own blogs. One year to the next, my traffic went in half because Google changed the way its search engine worked. So not only is that one reason, but another reason is you want to build a consistent relationship with your fans. And you can do that through Facebook and all these other ways, but email, you can really get people to respond to you directly, fast. You have their ear, like you send them, you don't spam them, you send them like maybe once a week, or if you have a lot of stuff to say, once a day. But it's a really good way to control your audience that you can reach whenever you want. Okay, so what I suggest for that is a company called Aweber, but I'm going to make a bookmark link for you. It's bit.ly/collect-emails. This is a company called Aweber, and they offer a really low-cost trial. If you can have your first month for $1. So if you want to kick around the tires for a little bit, it's $1 for the first month, and then it's 19 bucks after that. And it only gets more expensive if you have a lot of subscribers. But if you have a lot of subscribers, those are very valuable to you. So you want a really good service. Aweber is considered the best service in email marketing because their emails get delivered and they have really good designs. You can design your emails really nicely, and you can do some cool things such as only email people who opened an email so that you don't keep sending email to people who don't want to read it. So Aweber is really good. There's another website that people like called MailChimp, but the problem with MailChimp is that if one day you decide to start sending offers to like other products that you suggest, they sometimes have problems with that. They only like people who sell their own stuff. So if you ever figure like you want to start sending to other stuff, then MailChimp can potentially shut you down. I've seen it happen. That's why I suggest Aweber. Okay, next I'm going to tell you about contests because I've seen in your videos that you promote contests. So go to bit.ly/contest-plugin. There's this site here. It's called Contest Domination, and it's used by many of the top marketers. I actually used a different service, but I didn't like it, so I myself need a new service. But I've been looking a lot at this one, and the reason is it's good and the pricing is good. Now, if you don't care about the advanced features, all right, so this one's $40 a month. It's not nothing, but the way these contests work is they get your fans to share it virally. So if you want to create backlinks, having contests is a great way to create backlinks. So like when they enter, it can post for them on Facebook or Twitter or subscribe to your newsletter or something like that. But if you don't care about this at all, there's another site called rafflecopter.com, and this has a free plan. But the problem is that you're going to miss out on all those viral features. So they have a free plan, which is pretty basic. Then they have the blogger plan for $8 a month, and then the business plan for $60 a month. So the reason why I like that other service is if you're at a point where you want all that viral sharing and you want these advanced features, it's $40 a month instead of $60 a month. So you're saving 20 bucks. Okay, so the one other thing you asked me about was tiered linking. So I want to try to explain tiered linking to you. It's a little bit confusing. And, oops, I have someone texting me. It's a little bit confusing. And there's a lot of work, but I'm going to give you an idea of how this works. Basically, you create a lot of different properties, all these different Web 2.0s like Tumblr, Pinterest, Delicious, Facebook, WordPress, Blogger. I mean, you could spend a lot of time doing this stuff, okay? So that's why I suggest that you don't get too caught up in this for now. For now, just concentrate on the networks that you're using and that you're doing well on. And you can introduce these other networks when you're ready. But for now, I want you to concentrate on the stuff that you feel comfortable with. Build your blog, build an email list, I think. And once you start getting in the hang of things, you can send me another message if you want, and I'll make you another tutorial to explain whatever you want. So all of these resources that I just went over, I added to my website. I'm actually starting a website that it's not really that impressive yet, but it is something that I'm working on. And as you can see here, I listed everything in here that I mentioned in this video. So if you want to go there, it's fundyourdreamlife.com/resources. And I'll have a nice little place to sign up because I also have an email list that I'm starting as well. And I hope that this helped you. I hope that if you have readers or viewers that also needed this information, that you can share it with them. And, I just like helping people out, and I hope that this can become something where I can help more and more people out. And thank you for being my first test subject. And if you have any questions at all, just text me again on YouTube if you want. That's youtube.com/iSimonG. But thanks for this opportunity, and I hope this kind of went on a little bit long. This is like 25 minutes, but I hope this helped you. Bye.